And we're live. Hello, everybody.
Oh, we're live.
Welcome
My bad.
to
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Hi guys. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Sorry. I sorry about that. um so yeah, today we're going to be coding in Unity. Um
Yeah.
a little game that we decided to create cuz we thought it would be fun to do.
If you don't already have Unity, um, it takes a while to download, so you can just go ahead and watch the stream, see what we do, and then afterwards download Unity and then rewatch the stream. Um, or you can just pause
Yes.
now and start downloading Unity. 'Cause it does take quite a while to download, unfortunately. And
Yeah, it does.
yeah, unfortunately, there's
Okay.
something we can do about that. But let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. So do you want to explain the game that we're going to be making, Adam?
Yeah, so we're making a simple like top-down fighter game, very similar to things like Space Invaders, or there's a bunch of other like fighting games that came around, especially whenever Josh and I were growing up, right? All those
Mhm.
nice flash games we played in elementary school.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're basically controlling a spaceship and you're dodging some things that come at you, and maybe you're shooting at them. Oh, TT says Pog.
You already know TT has to say Pug. He always has to be
Poggers.
in here. Okay,
Yep.
so
So,
the Unity home screen.
hmm
All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do, because we like to be organized, let's go to project folders, and then basically here we want to create all our sprites, our scripts, what we're gonna do. So that's what I'm gonna do in our in the folder right now. So create a folder. I'm gonna call it sprites, right? And then I'll create
yes.
another folder and I'll call that scripts. Oh, that's a C# script. My bad. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to do a folder. There we go.
Folder called scripts.
Scripts. Okay, am I
I'll
missing
hold all
anything
the
else?
scripts or sprites. So,
You know what? And no, no, I'm not doing that. And scene sprites. I think that's all I need, right?
yeah, that's what we do for that.
Okay,
Someone
so
asked if they can ask a question. Yes, you can ask a question.
all right, yeah. What's the question? Let me know. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm, I'm curious.
Anyways, while we're waiting for the
Yeah,
question,
I'm getting the what's it called? The
the sprites.
yeah, the
Ah,
sprites.
so
Oops.
obviously Josh and I are not artists at all, so we will be using some pre-made sprites made by other people.
Mhm.
Uh, all properly licensed and all that good stuff. I'll go ahead and post a link in the chat to those. Oh, someone asked how they download Unity.
Do you want me to show it real quick? I could just show it real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, can you guys see that in the stream? Hopefully you can. So basically, you want to go to unity.com, right? And then from there, you'll be able to. Wow, this is very interesting how they made this. Isn't there a Unity download page?
Maybe just get started at the top.
It's
uh,
not. Wow, they really updated there.
okay.
Uh,
Click get started. I think right.
Probably. Yeah, there we go.
At an
Okay, so you
individual.
want to go to individual here, and then we go to. I go personal, because
Yeah,
I don't make 100K in the last 2 months, right?
just download the personal one.
Right, and then here basically it depends on what you're using. Like if you've already used Unity before, obviously returning users, but since we're first time users here, you want to agree and download, and then it starts to download. And once you click this, you're gonna set up to a wizard. Like, can I do this right now? Actually, I'm sure it'll let me.
Yeah, it's gonna take
Yeah,
yeah, and
just gonna
well, we'll
say
stop it if that takes a while.
yeah, and then you'll be able to set up, and then you'll agree, and then you'll be doing a lot of stuff after this, and then that's basically how you get Unity down. But yeah, hopefully that helped you. But yeah, just after you do those websites and you find that wizard, you just follow the instructions and you should be able to get Unity installed in your computer. Now,
Yes.
on with the project. So I have these sprites. It doesn't have to be an airplane. You know, it could be any sprite. It could be how do you make a sprite here? There we go. It
New
could be a
sprite.
square if you wanted to. It's gonna work, right? You know what? For now, let's just put a square. You know, just for you guys to see, okay? Because you don't need no fancy plane, at least not yet, right? So basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a script to this player, right? So let's go to scripts. Let's create a C# script. Okay, and we call it player script. Wow, my hands are super cold. Okay. Um. Okay. So also, if you're gonna download Unity, you do need to download Visual Studio, not
But
Code.
that comes with the installer
It
as
does.
well.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Make sure you do check that out. Now here is where things start to get a little interesting. So this game that we're making, it's not like other games where there's a jumping or there's dashing or anything like that. It's really four movement keys and then just, you know, shooting.
yeah,
Um
it's just moving at its core. It just moves around left, right, center, forward, and back. Right.
yes, right. And basically you'll be able to it's a little bit easier to do physics or the logic here because there's less, oh, I need to worry about gravity or I need to worry about jump and I need to worry about if he's on the ground or whatever. Because this is just a plane, right? Or for now a square. So let's get started on the movement here. So
You seem so
base
sad about the square.
yeah, kind of.
It's
So
alright.
here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do it in update, first of all. We're gonna make a vector 3 object. This is gonna be called movement. This is vector 2. Okay. Vector 3 object, and we're gonna call this movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll make this new vector 3.
So this movement vector is basically we're gonna see where the player wants to move, right?
Right. And we get that by getting the positions of X and Y that depends on the input that you put. Wow, that was weird to say. So, for example, if, update is called each frame, and basically what we want to know, once I press a button or I keep pressing a button, I want to know how long you're going to press it and then keep updating it each frame. And that's how the movement, for the spaceship works, really. And basically how we're going to do that is really simple. It's just movement dot y, which is the y-axis, vertical, right? And then we
Uh-huh.
do plus equals, right? So keep adding on to our movement by input dot get axis and then vertical.
Perfect.
All this
Yes.
is doing is that there's predefined axes or axi. I don't know how to say
Axis, axis,
axi. Ax.
I think axis.
Yeah, so there's basically predetermined axes. I don't know. For vertical, which would be WS, or I'm pretty sure I could show you guys.
Up and down, right?
Yeah, it'll be
Mhm.
up and down, like up and down arrow key or W and S, but I
I
believe
think
there's
it's
a way
edit
to show it.
project settings,
Edit project settings. Where would it be? Input
input
manager?
manager. Yeah, an
Yeah,
axis
if we go to
for your
vertical,
vertical one.
there we go.
So it
So
could
you
be
see,
down, up,
hmm
S or W.
alternate negative button, alternate positive button, and then if we look at horizontal, left, right key, and then A and D. So yeah, just something to keep in mind of. We could also use a specific. You could also, if you don't want to use the vertical and you want a specific letter or specific key on the keyboard, you could do input dot get key and then put parentheses key code and then dot and then whatever the name of your key would be, like A or like, I don't know, H. Yeah, H space left shift, I believe that, or left control, left alt.
Yeah, left all whatever key you want, really.
Yeah, basically.
Somebody asked if they can use CMDS instead of Visual Studio Code. I don't know what CMDS is, but
Commands. Can we
maybe
use?
commands. Yeah. you can use any sort of file editor you want, although Visual Studio Code is the recommended one for um,
This is Visual Studio
Unity.
Community, not Visual Studio Code.
Yes, yeah. Uh, whichever one's in the description.
Hmm.
It comes with Unity.
Yeah,
This is the suggested one you should download.
yeah. You should be able to basically download any IDE that's compatible with Unity.
Uh huh.
Visual Studio is the most common one, at least that I've seen. And I think is really simple because I've been used to it. But yeah, there are others like I believe there's one called Sublime. You can use Sublime, I believe,
Hmm.
and other IDs. It's just whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So, moving on with the movement of the y-axis. So we're gonna get the axis of vertical like that. Okay, and now that we have the vertical, now we're gonna do the exact same thing to the horizontal axis.
Yeah. In this case, we're assigning to the x part of the movement vector.
Plus equals input dot get axis and then horizontal. I didn't spell that. Okay, cool. I spelled that correctly.
Hmm.
And now the good part about this is that we're going to be able to use this
Well,
movement, right? And we're going to give it to the player,
yeah.
right? So we're going to do transform dot position, which is the position of our object, whichever object we're referencing. And then we're going to make that equal or plus equals to
We're going to add our movement vector.
yeah,
So how much we want to change the movement
correct.
file.
Correct. Now, if we save this, let's go back here. Let's go to our player. We're going to add component. We're going to add the script that we made by the name player. That is not how you spell player. Player script. There you go. And so now when we run,
Do we need a rigid body?
whoa,
Oh, whoa, whoa.
whoa,
Okay.
wow.
It works. A
So
little
it
too
does
low.
work, and I think I know why it did this. That's because we didn't set a move speed.
Um,
Wow, that went super quick. Okay. Also, I didn't put anything for movement. Yeah, okay, so let's set a max speed of that was funny. Okay, let's create a public float because once we make something public, we'll be able to, be able to edit it outside in the Unity hub area. Um, Max speed, public float max speed. We'll create for now. We'll make it 5. Um, okay, so once we make that,
um,
then we can.
somebody's asking if Unity is a virus. Apparently, Windows Defender. It should. If you download it directly from the site, it shouldn't be
What link
compromised at
did you
all.
give this guy?
Hey, Leonard.
What link is it? Hold on, let me see. I don't want. Give me a second to see.
It's the official individual stars plan link.
Hold
It
on, let
shouldn't
me let
be.
me just double
Uh,
check, make sure that it's the right one, cause download Unity here. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's not a virus or anything like that. And now
as long as you download it directly from the site, it should be.
also, you guys give him Visual Studio Code. It's Visual Studio Community. Look, I'll find it for you.
Oh, is it not that one?
It's not that one. It's Community. Here, look, I'll put this link. It's this one. How do I? Here, let me see. Let's see if I can figure that out.
It just comes pre-installed with the Unity thing. So you
You
check
sure?
the VS. Well,
Because
if
I
you check
remember I
VS
had to
Code, it
do it
should work.
separately.
As long as you check VS Code, I think. 'Cause that's what I did. I just checked it. And I was like, oh, it's installed. It's like another 15 gigabytes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if it's on Unity Hub then or the wizard then we're fine.
Yeah,
Okay. So, um, where was I?
we're here.
Let me
We're
see.
setting speed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, setting speed. Right. So we're creating the speed of the actual plane. We set it to the position of whatever object we're referencing, right? So I believe I added it to the script. So now that I set the speed and I didn't put it at times at delta time, that's another thing. One,
So
uh,
what we're
go for it.
doing here is because the update is going to be called each frame, but depending on how fast and good our computer is, the frames will happen at different rates. So sometimes it might be 30 frames a second, sometimes it might be 60 frames a second, all that fun stuff. And so basically, we're multiplying. TT says Unity is Chinese spyware. It is not Chinese spyware, guys. Perfectly fine. But what we're doing is we're multiplying it by the time since the last frame, right? Delta time. So that way we have consistent movement. So that way, if you have a slower frame rate, you don't move slower than people with faster frame rate.
Yeah, basically it's relative to whatever the frame rate is for that computer. Um, so now, since we have this done, let's go check out the game. Let's see if it works. And we
Now
see
we
that it
move a lot more slowly.
does. We go
Yes.
very slow. Interesting. We go very slow. Okay. So now that we know that we go very slow, we should probably fix that, shouldn't we? Um,
Yes, although I think we might want to address something in the chat right now. Um,
what is it?
so after TT said use like Chinese spyware like TikTok, and so obviously the Unity program we're using is I think it's made by an American company. I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm sure
It's not Chinese spyware.
it's not.
TikTok, on the other hand, collects lots and lots of data. It's not necessarily good for. There's lots of suspicious stuff with TikTok, but TikTok and Unity are very, very, very different from each other.
Yeah, but he's just joking. That's how
Yeah.
TT is.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Okay, so we have this. Our plane is moving
moving
around like
very
that.
slowly.
So while we were talking about that, we swapped around the cube or square for the plane.
Yes.
Now, if we change the max speed,
What? Okay. Yeah, let's change it to 20. Let's see if this works. I still see the exact same.
what? Should we take a look at what we have so far?
Let's let's
We're not
here.
multiplying by max speed. That's why.
You know, you're absolutely right. I
So we're multiplying by
have
delta time.
not. I am. Sometimes things happen, and it's okay. It's okay. You know, you always we learn from your mistakes. My mistake was that I didn't multiply it by the max speed because it was just, you know, okay. Let's do that.
So we're doing movement times equals like plus equals, it multiplies by everything on the right. So
Yes.
movement times delta time times max speed.
Okay. So that's done. Transform the yes. Okay. So let's get to do this, and there we go. That's much better.
Oh, that's quite fast.
Yeah, the max speed is 20, so let's put it down to
Yeah.
5. Okay,
So I
let's.
think making it public allows us to type in the max speed in like on the side panel right here, the inspector, without having to load up the code again.
Yeah, if I want, I can make it up to like 50, and then you'll see how. Okay, that's 0. I'm at 50, and then you'll see how fast it goes here.
Yeah, so we can
And
edit
then I
it while
can.
we're.
Oh no, I lost it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I lost.
Can you bring it
Where is
back?
it? Where am I? Where? There I am.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. And then if I want, I can even do it to 100, and
oh
then
no.
and it's gone for me. I don't know where it is. Can I bring it back? There we go. There you are. Okay. So
Sam's gone.
yeah, let's. Okay, so we have the max speed of 5. I think that's a legit, a good speed. What do you think,
Mhm.
Adam? Should I
I
make it a
think
little
that's
bit
good too.
faster?
No, I think that's good. That should be
That's
good.
decent, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
we can use it later.
do you want to address the thing that's happening right
Oh,
now?
so there's one small thing that you might be able to notice where let's say Josh moves left and right, right? Like just pay attention to the speed of the aircraft, and then if he moves up and down, he moves at the exact same speed right there. But then when he starts moving diagonally, it moves ever so slightly faster, and this is because it's moving up or it's moving to the side and vertically at the same time. So it's moving along that nice diagonal right there.
Yeah, and it doesn't know that it's, being added twice because of those two inputs being held down.
Yeah,
And
so we have to fix that. So effectively, whenever you're pushing like two keys at once, it's moving uh like 1.4 times faster than it normally does. Those of you guys who like math, this is some triangles stuff you can
mm-hmm.
take a look at. So we have to fix that, right?
Yes.
So in our code, what we're going to do is we're going to normalize our vector
Yes. S-
before we multiply it by delta time about x speed. And this means that the vector, imagine the vector is like an arrow, right? That's effectively what it is. It's an arrow pointing which direction you want the aircraft to move. And so this makes it so that the arrow is always the same length no matter what.
All right. Just like you
So
said, it's
now
very simple. Just put a method there, moving down normalize, and then let's run it again. And now you'll see that,
the diagonals are slightly slower, and they're with the same speed as everything else,
hmm
right there.
just like that. Okay.
Woo!
Yay. So now it is time for asteroids, right? We're gonna be able to dodge these asteroids.
Yes, yes. So we have to spawn in some asteroids.
Yes. So thankfully I have a sprite available for
Asteroids.
yeah, these asteroids. Let me just pull it up up here real quick.
It's in the
Wait, it's
sprite
already
folder
there.
already.
I'm dumb. It's right here. Okay, let's put this here, and then we'll see that okay, that's the camera. I don't want the
So
camera.
somehow we want to spawn in
Whoa,
an asteroid.
whoa. That was okay. It was too. Okay, there we go. So that's the general um I don't know, size of the asteroid that we're gonna be dodging, I guess, and weaving.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, um, let's give a collider first. Let's give it a collider, right? What do you think? A circle collider or a square collider or a box
This is a
collider?
circle one, I
I
think,
think a
right?
circle collider will work. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we can edit it always by clicking this little three dot thing that's going on here. And then you can just drag each point like so. Okay,
Oh no, we lost the
that was
collider.
not good. Okay, just like that. And then you can just play around with it. Usually, you don't want your colliders to fill it completely because then the hitbox is just gonna be like, whoa,
Yeah, and
he
your
was nowhere
players will be
near.
like, "I didn't touch it! Oh
Yeah,
no!"
exactly. I know I
Yeah.
complain about that a lot.
Versus on the inside, they can be like, "Oh look, close fist!" Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe, probably.
Yeah. Maybe a little wider, a little bit.
How about we make it like this?
Yeah. Something.
I
I
think
think that should
that's.
be
I
good.
think that's. I think this is fine. Okay. So once we have that collider done, now we need to work on um the movement of
Spawning these in.
yeah spawn it. Let's spawn them in. Yes, correct. So for these asteroids we're going to create
Do
a,
we
s-
make like
a
a
script,
game? Do we make like a game handler object that has a script or something?
a game handler object that makes a script or that keeps the
That
script.
has a script. That keeps the script. I
Yeah,
think, right?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. uh so we rename it into, what do you want to call it, like um
Asteroid
asteroid
spawner.
yeah, it's asteroid spawner, like that. Should we make it a child, or no, we could just
No, no, we just
instantiate
keep that.
it.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Okay. So now let's make this asteroid a prefab now, because I know how to do this now. So a prefab, what it means is basically you see the sprite here. It has a collider. Maybe you can even put a script on it, probably, or some texture to it. But basically, what you want to do is, first of all, let me make a folder real quick that holds all the prefabs. It basically is, and we just learned this today, by the way, is
Oh, that's
basically
fine.
is basically a base. It's like a, how can I explain this with words? It's a predefined sprite that is created into an object. Is that a good way to say it?
I guess yeah. It's sort of like a blueprint of
Yeah,
things,
a
right? This is
blueprint.
your like
Right.
in like Python and Java. This would be your objects and classes, right?
Right. So, and it's really simple to make it a prefab. All you gotta do is just drag it from the sample scene. I put a collider on it, right? Then all I have to do is just hold it and grab, and then just put into anywhere in the project folder. And then we have
Yeah.
an asteroid that's now a prefab. You could tell by saying prefab asset, open prefab. You could properly edit it if you want to. So for now, this asteroid spawner, we're gonna give it. Should we give it like this top position here?
It doesn't matter where it is, right? It's like
I think it does because remember, think about it. We're gonna be randomly, putting asteroids everywhere, right? So I
uh
think
uh
it'd be easier for the position to be random from like x coordinate to this x coordinate.
oh, is it like we can just spawn it like not relative to the asteroid spawner, right? We can just spawn it like fixed towards the screen list. I think.
I'm sorry, say that again. What do you mean?
Like instead of spawning it like near the asteroid spawner, we can just spawn them wherever we want on the screen, right?
Like through x y coordinates?
Yeah, just oh, would that be easy? Oh,
See, but that's the thing. We need to know the dimensions of the camera. So I don't know how to fix that or how to get that.
we
Um.
can figure that out.
Okay.
Let's just focus on spawning in an asteroid, and then we can.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get a script. Let's do create C# script, and then we'll do what should I call it? Like asteroid
Creation.
creation. That's good. You don't want to know what I was gonna put there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Asteroid creation and all right. How do we do this? So we know how to put an object in, right? It's very simple through an instantiate method, right?
Uh huh.
But how do we do it through an RNG kind of thing? Maybe we just make it random from like 1 through 5, you think? You want to
Yeah,
try that?
like every frame it call like it does like a random like it rolls a random thing, and if it's good, then like it spawns an asteroid or something.
Yeah, so we need to give it a cooldown, first of all. We can't have it spawning every single frame because once the frame passes, there's going to be like 60 asteroids there and be like, whoa, 60 frames
Hmm.
per second, right?
Yeah.
So we need to give it a timer, obviously. That's the first thing in the checklist. So we need a timer. Then we need to know how to RNG it in the actual,
Uh huh.
scene itself. And then lastly, we need it to collide with the player,
Yes. So should we
right?
try spawning in a few asteroids and see if we can get them to move, and then work on the
Okay.
RNG stuff?
So do
So
you
we
want to
need
do
a
it at the
game object.
start then instead of up
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Maybe we just spawn in like 3 asteroids or something, or just one asteroid for now,
Okay.
and then later we see how we can spawn in some more.
Okay. So then let's instantiate one right now.
Yes.
We could do that by saying public um, game object. We'll call it asteroid prefab, right?
Yeah.
And now we can do. We can just get started, right?
I think so.
Okay. So now we do instantiate. And then we do.
Asteroid prefab.
Yeah, asteroid prefab. Should we just
That's-
leave it there?
Yeah, that's it, right?
Okay. So we're gonna put this script into asteroid spawner, right?
Uh
Yes.
huh.
So let's put that here, and
And
then
as you can see, since we
prefab,
make things public, we need the prefab.
right?
So we gotta drag our asteroid in there. Woo!
All right. Now let's see if it works.
It spawns in an
Oh,
asteroid.
it did. I didn't see it. I
Look at
thought
that,
that
guys.
was the camera. That's great. All right. Cool. 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 That's great. So
Nothing currently happens. The asteroid just sits there. But
yeah, but at least it spawned.
hmm hmm
Okay. So now that we know that it spawns, that's good. Now we need to we need to make it randomly spawn.
Hmm.
right now, right? So what we could do.
Should we make a method called spawn asteroid that like does all the random stuff? Mm.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. That would be much easier. You were reading my mind, to be honest with you.
Someone says, "How high is the plane flying?"
I
Well,
have no
standard commercial airliners usually fly from like at cruising from like 39,000
standard.
to
No, 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 no.
41,000.
This is a game, and what do games do? They give us the ability to be creative and
Yeah, but
imaginatory.
let's think about imagination.
Think of it in space. This spaceship is in space. It is
Yeah.
fighting for its life. Its engine is dying. It needs to get to ground safely. So it's on
Oh,
its battle with asteroids. That's what's happening.
yeah. I was
So
gonna say height is not really applicable since it's probably in space, like not near
yes.
Earth. But like,
Yes.
yeah, we can go with Josh's story.
This
That's
pilot is suffering from, I don't know, I was about to say frostbite, but there's no frostbite in space. This man is suffering from loss of oxygen because his plane's oxygen fuel is currently depleting, and he needs to get to safety. And the asteroids are his enemy right now because one hit from his plane, and then he's gone. Okay, this is the game. This is
what
dramatic.
are we even doing a live thing where this one hit? He's
Is
dead.
this dramatic?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I'm glad I got that out.
Whew.
Okay, so now let's kill this guy by putting asteroids. So we can create a method saying what? Asteroid RNG?
Asteroid spawn? Spawn
Asteroid
asteroid? Yeah.
spawn RNG? I think spawn RNG is good.
Yeah.
Spawn spawn spawn. There you go. RNG. Doesn't need anything. Okay, so what we can
We're going
do,
to
we can make it.
instantiate, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Go, sorry.
So here's the thing: what I don't understand from instantiate. Does the instantiate just put the object where this game object is, the parent game object?
I think it does, unless you specify a location.
So what if I put the spawner? What if I change the position of the spawner? What if I
Okay.
put it like right here? So the asteroid will spawn there?
Oh no.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
So
because the
it's
prefab was there.
yeah? Okay.
Uh,
So we need to give it a relative position. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. That's good that we know that. Okay,
So it
so
doesn't matter where the asteroid spawner is. We have to give a position though,
yeah, we
right?
need to give it a position. So what we could do, here's my plan. Here's my plan. We give it, you know how you could get the relative parent position, right?
Uh
So
huh.
what we could do from the spawner, let's say we put it like let's say we put it like right here,
Uh huh.
and basically we'll be able to spawn anywhere from this range. Basically, this is our radius of spawning.
Okay.
That's how I was thinking of doing it, relative to the asteroid spawner's
So
position.
left and right.
Yes,
Basically.
left and right. Basically, what I was gonna do is I was gonna have asteroid spawner, right, and its position,
Uh huh.
and then basically create like a limit, like +5 from the asteroid spawner. Like that would be the
Hmm.
limit, -5 or +5 from the x axis, right? And then the y
Yeah.
axis would be like what, -3 and +3, and then
Well, we can just keep the y-axis like where it is, because since they're dropping down, right? They'll be dropping down from above the window.
yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
So
So
it's just x.
minus or
Yeah.
just x. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. So I think I have an idea to do that. So we know how instantiate works because there's more to it, right? It's not
Yeah.
just this.
There's
You
the
could also
two.
get the transform of the parent. So
So
this is what we're
there's
gonna
the
use.
movement.
This is the method we're gonna
So
use, right? Because we could do transform
we need
dot
a position,
position.
right? Yeah.
So I was thinking what we could do here is we can create like like as a variable, like
A random variable of
a
sorts.
ran yeah, exactly, and then
Yeah.
basically is gonna do randomly from +3 or plus or -3, from that limit basically,
Yeah.
and then add that to the transform that position. What do you
To
think?
the x. Yeah. Then that works.
You think that work? That will work.
Yeah, I think that should work.
All right, let's try it. I'm gonna comment this out. So let's make the RNG. Can you help me out here?
So we need a random. How do we do random in Unity? Let's see.
That's a good question. Can you search that
Random
up for
number.
me?
We want it's random dot range, and you give it a range.
From what to what?
Let's just say
Oh,
negative 100 to
negative.
100 or something.
Whoa, negative 100.
That's well. Oh no,
I was
how wide is the
thinking
window?
negative. I was thinking like -7 to 7.
Oh, okay. Let's go with that then.
Okay, so then I'm assuming we can make this an object, right? So we
or
can make
yeah, yeah.
number equal to this, right? That makes
Uh
sense
huh.
because it's not. Oh, uh-oh. What's the error
Oh,
here?
int integer, maybe integer number.
Name number does. So I have to make it a float. Okay, float number.
Oh, that can.
I'm sorry, I'm used to Python, so I'm not used to instantiating it first and then, that's the Python part of me. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got number here, random range. So now we can do instantiate
hmm
what is it? What was it? Asteroid prefab.
Well, we want to add x to the current position, or we want to grab the position and add it to the x value, right?
Oh, yes. So we create another variable that'll be the amalgamation of both, right? So we
Uh
can
huh.
do, or should I just do transform dot?
No, we don't want to move it,
We don't want to move it. You're right. You're right. You're right. So we
so
can
we have to
do
grab it.
so we can create like spawn area
Yeah,
equals transform dot
transform.
position
So this is grabbing the position of where the asteroid creation is,
plus
right?
number, right?
No, we can't add that. We have to add number to the x. So I was thinking we grab it and then we add
Oh,
number to the
yes.
x, and then we.
Right? That's what you mean, right?
No, well, I guess that could work, right? Well, I was
What
thinking
were
we
you
grab
thinking?
the whole vector, right?
The whole
And
vector.
then we add to the x part of the vector, and then we just pass that new vector into the instantiate thing. So that way the transformed opposition stays the same the whole time.
So create this a vector 3.
Yeah,
Spawn area equals transform
and it's just transformed opposition, and that's it.
dot position. Oh, okay, like
And then we add number
this.
after. Yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. So you're basically creating spawn area into the position of the parent, which right now would be that empty object, right? And
Uh
then
huh.
now because basically what we were gonna do before, what I was gonna do before was change the empty object, but I don't want that. I just want an instance from it. So I create an object called spawn area that has the same position, but now that's the only thing that I'm referencing here. And now I could do spawn area here, and then I could do plus equals, right, to number. Spawn area dot x plus equals to number, right?
Uh, yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. So we have that down. Hopefully that I made sense to everybody there, how I explained it. It works for me, it probably won't work for everybody. Um oh,
No, no,
what's
that would
the
just be spawn area. Not spawn area dot x, right?
it's just spawn area?
Oh no, but like you have to add it to the x and then just pass in spawn area. You have to pass in the whole vector, right?
Hmm. Okay. I get what you mean. Spawn area and then do the same thing here, right? That's what you mean?
Yeah, yeah, something like that, right? So now we're adding number to the x part because that's the only part we want to change, and then we are passing in spawn area, and it also wants the quaternion dot identity, right?
Oh yeah, that.
So we also need to pass in a rotation in this case, which is just quaternion identity, which basically means the default rotation.
So now let's
Now,
put the
should we
method.
spawn in a new thing every frame?
Let's not yet. Not yet. Let's do this first. If anybody's confused, of course, ask questions. We're
Please.
this is new to us as well, so we're learning with you. So all right, so let's save it. Let's give it. I already have it there. Okay,
Switch run. Hopefully it works. Three,
let's see
two,
if it
one, go.
works. Okay,
Oh,
spawn
it did.
here.
Okay. Okay.
Spawn
So
here.
imagine
Let's
it's there.
remember that. Let's remember that. Okay, I'm gonna put my finger. Obviously, you can't see, but I'm gonna put my finger on it just to make sure that it's spawning. It's
Oh,
different. It's different. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Uh-oh, okay, same space. But that's okay. Different space. That's alright. I'm not seeing it move to the right,
The
though.
right. Maybe our range isn't big enough.
Oh!
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'll say that. And
So look, it's going from that random range. This is great. This is awesome.
now let's put this just for funsies in the update
Oh boy.
method. So every frame is going to spawn in a new asteroid.
This is where my computer's gonna break right now.
Yeah, please, Josh, is that mine.
Alright, let's see.
Uh,
Whoa! Okay. Alright.
oh.
Okay. I
So
was
we see
way
a
too
small
many.
little thing there, where it spawns it in all possible positions right there, and it kind of just, um, yeah, right. It does that. We're not really getting float variables, interestingly, or yeah.
So we can see this is the where the game object is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? Did I count wrong? I don't know.
On
Probably I didn't. But at least now we can see their spawn rates of each asteroid. Um, I gotta
so actually,
say, it's not that bad.
should we increase it to like 10 so that way it goes from like left to right all the way?
Okay, let's do that. Let's make it to -10 and 10.
Yes. In this case, we also it's not spawning at decimal places, which isn't too bad of a. Oh, maybe. Okay. Look at that. Should we move it over a little bit, or just it doesn't really matter, right?
It really doesn't, but I
Yeah.
think it's this is great. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
there are a
Right
lot of
now,
clones, but we can able to tell our spawning, and then this is good. This is good.
so
Um,
all over the place. Woo! Okay.
yes. Now let's fix the situation of it's spawning every second. Um, what can we do here? We can do like a
Um.
cooldown timer, right?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do a cooldown timer.
So how will we do?
So we just have to have a float cooldown timer and a float um something else
So
like
we have
the
float cooldown timer. Let's keep it what I don't know. Down timer. Stop putting space, bro. Oh, there we go. Timer equals would be like what 5? Should we put 5 for now? I don't know.
yeah the
Let's put
five.
5 for now. And then we need. Hmm.
What's the other thing we should call it? What should we call it?
See, I'm trying to figure out logically how we're gonna create a time that we'll be able to use to spawn in at a set point. So like, how about we try to spawn it like one every like I don't
3 seconds?
know. Yeah.
No, wait.
Let's
The cooldown timer should start at 0, right? And we increase the cooldown timer whenever we want, like the cooldown, and it gradually goes down.
wait. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Like the thing we were working on before this, where we had to like the cooldown timer start at 0,
Uh
and then
huh.
we have some other thing which is like every 3 seconds or so. And so, if the cooldown timer is less than or equal to 0, it spawns the thing, and it bumps back up to like 3.
Yes. Okay, I remember. Somewhat. Um. Yeah. So basically, it was uh if cooldown. So cooldown timer. I believe it was this cooldown timer minus equals to time dot delta time,
Yeah.
and then from there we do
We could
if
even put this in the update thing, right?
yeah we can
And if then we call spawn RNG.
if cooldown timer is less than or equal to right 0,
Hmm.
then we do whatever we want, which would be all of this.
Yeah.
Okay, can you copy that right? Oh my goodness, can I thank you. There we go. Cut that. Dent. Okay. Do you think this will work?
We have to reset the cooldown timer. Like bump after we respawn anything, we have to bump it back up, right?
Right. So we gotta put it to.
Like 5 or something.
Mm,
Or should we set it equal to like a variable like respawn time?
okay, we could do that. What value should we put it though?
However many seconds. I think.
What, like 5?
Yeah, I think let's just do 5.
And then where are we gonna put it here though? So like right after the if?
No, at the end, right? So after it responds to the new one.
So then now cooldown time
Yeah, now the
equals
cooldown timer equals back up there, and
time
it starts to
equals
decrease down again.
respawn? Like this?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Alright, let's try that. See if it works.
And boom.
Only one spawn. Oh wait. Oh,
No,
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think our 5 seconds might be a little too long for testing purposes. So 5 seconds later, boom. 5 seconds later, boom. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi,
Okay.
2 Mississippi, three
So,
Mississippi. Oh.
alright. So it works.
Okay, we have that. Woohoo!
This is
We
this
did
is
it.
good. Let's do it every 3 seconds. No, 2 seconds. How about that?
2 seconds. Yeah.
How about we do 2 seconds? Let's see if that works.
Mississippi, okay. One
Yep.
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, two
Somewhere.
Mississippi, 1 Mississippi,
This is
two
good.
Mississippi,
This
one
is really
Mississippi,
good.
2 Mississippi. Look at that. That is amazing, guys. We did something.
We we did we did something. I am actually proud of ourselves. We were actually able to create a random thing. So now, now here comes the hard part.
Let's it has to move down, right?
Diagonally.
No, it says it has to. The asteroids have to move diagonally.
Well, I mean, it's in space, so like,
Oh, oh, they have to move all over the place.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they were just moving vertically down, like towards the ship. Like your ship is like going through the asteroid field. There's just asteroids there.
And if that's
Oh,
the case, this should be a spawner on the y-axis,
yeah.
like
That
right
if
here.
that's the case, where you want to spawn them randomly,
Yo, you know what I just thought? No, 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 we
but
can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. No.
but
I was thinking of putting the spawner here and have the
uh huh.
asteroid spawn like this to the right.
Oh my.
But I
What
don't
if
know.
we just have the asteroids fall down from the top and we just try to dodge them for now?
You know what? Let's do that. Okay. So I'm gonna put the spawner up here actually because I think that's a little bit too close.
Yeah.
So let
Well,
me
we
just
can move it off the screen after testing purposes, right?
yeah, let's put it like right here.
Right there.
So now we need to give it a force to go down. And to do that, I don't know how to do it. Oh,
Should
we
we
give
talk
this a
about
game
Rich's body?
object, right? Does it
Oh
need
yeah,
a Richard?
we make it out a game object, and then we set the rigid body. We add a force to it.
So we need to give the prefab a rigid body, is what you're saying.
Yes,
So this prefab here needs to have a rigid body. How do I? Can I
I
upgrade
think.
it? Yes.
Oh, look at that.
So rigid 2D, right?
Sure, yeah, sure. So we have a rigid body. It's here.
Okay, let's save that. Now let's go back to. Um, do you think it automatically updates?
It should, right? Maybe
Let's.
we try spawning it in and seeing.
Should I just drag it in just in case?
Yeah.
Actually, I could see if it has the thing. It does. It does. It contains
Yes.
it.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good. That's
Good.
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 So
So let's
now
destroy
we
it.
have rigid bodies. Does the gravity automatically make it fall?
Let's check. I'm not sure. It does.
People, look, they spawn in, they start falling towards us.
But let's be honest, an asteroid does not go down like it would like if it was gravity because there's no gravity in space.
But we're pretending like we're flying through the asteroid field, right?
Yes, that is true.
Yes. Yes.
Now let's put a collider for the plane so that when it
Yeah.
hits, it hits. We're not gonna put a rigid body on the plane because then it's gonna fall down with the rocks or with the asteroids. So let's not do that. Let's do
Collider?
oh yeah, sorry. I that is no, not that one. I need the 2D one. Sorry, my brain farted for a second. Okay, so I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do that, and then that. That's
Yeah,
good,
so
right?
now
That's
if it
decent.
touches, I think so. We can clip the wings a little, right? Yeah. So if the plane touches the asteroid within that box, it's going to kablamo.
Collide.
Yes.
It'll just collide for now. So let's try. Let me try to hit it. Okay, the spawning. Okay.
Well, nothing's going to happen if they collide, right?
Well, it does have a collider though, so it should like hit at least a little bit. There, see?
Oh, look at that! Look at that! See, look, we
There
can
you
kind of
go.
catch it.
Oh my god, despawn. Okay. So,
Josh is having difficulty hitting the
oh my
asteroid
goodness, I cannot hit the. There we go.
in a
Okay.
game about avoiding asteroids. Uh,
Okay, so there is a problem that we're seeing on the left side. Do you see that, Adam?
it's just spawning in more asteroids. More
Not
asteroids.
just that, but it's keeping the existing asteroids.
Yes.
We don't want
So
that.
we need to make it so that
It
they go bye bye.
deletes.
I think we could do that in the asteroid spawner, right?
We could do
Or,
that there.
maybe could we add a script inside the asteroids themselves, where like if their position is below a certain thing, they automatically self destruct.
Okay, let's try that. How can we do that?
So we want a new script in the asteroids, right?
We want a new script?
No, like or we can because with this we have to save all the game objects we make.
Okay, I get you. I get you.
Versus if we make a script in the asteroids, we could just save that and then we can do like a how the struct works.
So what do you want to call the script? Like asteroid
Asteroid script, I guess.
remove asteroid?
Yeah.
Where is it? It should be here. There we go. Okay, so we have that done. Now let's think. How can we make it remove? How do we make stuff remove in Unity?
We use destroy.
Destroy? For real? That's how it's called?
Yes.
What is it like a method like void destroy or something or what?
Um. Uh.
what,
I
what
don't
do
know
we
how do you destroy
how
this.
to destroy a game object in Unity? Destroy game object. Void destroy game object, destroy game object.
So how do you destroy a game object from it? So, oh, it's just destroy this dot game object.
Um what do you mean?
Object dot destroy. Okay.
Don't we have to create a specific like void here? Like a method? Like we could say void destroy game object like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then we do
Destroy game object.
yeah, destroy game object, but like that. But we need
Yeah.
to give it a condition.
And so if the position is below a certain thing, right, or
If
greater, we do that in
the
the update
game,
statement, right?
oh
Or yeah, we do that there too. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we can just do this. I could just do like that, and then do that, and then do. Oh no, 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 no! We don't put this in the update because it's a specific void statement already.
No, but we check to see if it's like below a certain thing, or I guess we could check in destroy game object too as well.
So if game object, no, if transform dot position dot y.
Ooh, Caitlin asked, "What's the backstory of the pilot flying?"
Oh, you gotta give me a minute after I do this. Because to be quite honest, I don't know how to make it like go below.
If it's greater than the screen height, I think, right? Because
Greater or
the screen.
less?
Well, because it's zeros at the top, right, and it goes down because it's all like backwards, right?
What? The screen is
Yeah,
this
like in the game engine, like zero on the Y is at the top, and zero or then Y like at the screen height is at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like weird and like not normal Cartesian planes for some reason.
Right. So if it's greater than the screen height? Oh, the screen, the camera.
Yeah,
Yes, screen height. How do you get that? Oh, the height? Yes.
height. Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
maybe, maybe,
okay.
maybe, maybe.
Uh huh.
Uh,
Then it,
let's see if this. Might as well try it. Perseverance. Okay,
okay.
so that's
So
done. Um,
we just gotta link the script, right?
have I done that?
Yes.
Yes.
Now if we push
Okay,
play.
let's go back. Let's play now.
So it spawns in the asteroid. Spawns in the asteroid. Spawns in the asteroid.
It's not deleting. It's not destroying.
Um,
Should I re?
pause.
Should I do it again?
No,
Should I?
maybe something's wrong with the deletion thing. What if we put a debug thing method instead? So like
Debug.
whenever it calls destroy.
Oh,
Dude, it's because we're not calling destroy game object every frame. Also, yes, very strong plate, absolutely invincible at the. TT says very strong plate,
oh yeah, man, it's
or what a
durable.
strong
Just
plate.
give me a minute to get this pilot's backstory. Just let me see. It's not that.
Oh no, should we try debug message?
Let's debug. Let's give it a debug. Let's give it like uh
We could just print transform that position Y, I guess. Or yeah.
debug.log like deleted. Let's see.
Oh, we should put that in the if statement, right?
Is it?
Otherwise, it's gonna say deleted. Oh.
You are absolutely correct, sir. I did not save. There we go. Always save. Always save. That is very important.
And then, no.
It's not showing. Okay. So maybe it
So,
doesn't know the height of this camera.
oh,
So here's my idea. Here's my idea. We give it a game object. No, not a game object. It's the camera. How do we?
what if we do something where it pops out of the camera view? There's a thing called void on become invisible.
Oh, I like that.
It's just a built-in method called void on
On
become invisible.
become. Wait, it says became invisible. Is this the one? Is called when the render is no longer visible by any cam. Yes, yes. Destroy, destroy. Destroy object.
Oh yeah, I became invisible. Destroy
Destroy. And
destroy
then
an in-game object.
game object. And then we do
That's it.
this.
And we debug, and then we get rid of everything else
And
except for the
then
update.
bloop. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I forgot we have an error. We have an error.
Destroy game object
In the update.
Oh. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Let's try it now. This should work. Maybe. It deleted. It deleted.
Oh,
It's
look, it spawns
deleting.
in, it deletes it.
Yes. I'm so happy.
Woo!
You know what I'm about to do right now? Let me just
What?
one real quick thing, because I think we can do it now.
Are we going to do
this.
collision detection?
Yeah. If
Okay.
void on collision enter, I think is what it's called.
Yes, I think that's also what it's called.
Void on collision enter 2D, right? Then we can do
likely
destroy game on. Does that work? It's not giving me an. All right, let's touch. Yes!
Look at that. So whenever the flame collides with it,
Yay!
the flame dies.
Tim just died. No, let's not call him Tim. We'll call him Private John. No, that's weird. Private, I don't know, some name. But there you go. It's done. Now he's really
Yeah.
fighting for his life. Trying not to get hit by an asteroid.
I think we should increase the asteroid spawn rate.
Let's do that because it's a little too easy.
And then maybe we move the spawning above the screen too. So it's like
what if we do 0.5?
Yeah.
It's a float, so.
And we can move the spawner above the screen too, right? Or...
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay, that's okay. Okay. All right. We're about to find out if I'm good or not. So let's move that up there. All right. Let's do this.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Let's do this. Oh man. Okay. I'm all right. I'm
Okay.
chilling.
Okay. It's kind of safe in the middle.
Oh. Yeah. I'm good. This is really cool. No. Okay. I almost got hit there.
Oh.
There we go.
Ooh.
See? Look, it's deleting every time it goes off screen, and that's great.
So it's not easy. You have lots of oh, by the way, the reason why we're deleting it is otherwise it's going to build up and it's just going to take lots of memory in the computer. Oh, Josh died.
No, I didn't die. Private Jack died. He was a true patriot.
Yes.
A true patriot.
I think next time on Wednesday we'll probably look at shooting the asteroids, maybe.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, we'll look for it to be able to shoot asteroids.
And we'll add some performance improvements to it as well.
Maybe make it rotate. Also, make it look cool like that. Maybe.
Yeah, add some background, some nicer things to it.
Animation. I think we should make it a little bit faster, to be honest with you. When I was playing,
yeah, we could gradually increase the difficulty as well. The plane. Yeah.
I meant the plane. Yeah, because it was a little bit slow, to be honest. Maybe like 7. Let's see, 7. Because it was pretty slow. Oh man, yeah. There you go. It's pretty cool.
That. And we add some power ups or something that go down, and all sorts of fun things into the game. But yeah, for now, this is the game right here.
For sure.
Anything else you want to say?
If you guys like what you're watching, like and subscribe. You know.
I
know we got announcements. I know we have announcements.
Yes, we will be returning with the Python and Java series next week. We're taking a short little break.
Yeah.
But we will be back. The coding organization that actually manages bytecode, Creek Coding, actually has merch now.
They do?
Yes, we have merch.
I want some merch.
Well, you can go to shop.creekcoding.com and purchase pre-order yourself a t-shirt. Unfortunately, the image is not available yet.
What? How? What do I know that I'm buying then? What?
Well, if you go ahead and pull up the website
Oh yeah, let me do that real quick. Coding, right?
for the viewers, yeah, you got a quick code. Yes.
That is not what I was thinking. Okay, you're gonna have to send me the link.
Oh, just go to creekcoding.com, right?
Oh, it's just coding.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh,
our
there you
the
go.
organization that Bytecode is a part of. If you want to show the viewers,
Yeah, my bad. I
yeah,
was.
we're part of Creek Coding right here, which is our organization that manages Bytecode and all of our coding operations within the area. And at the very top, if you click on the cartel,
The cartel.
yes, it was it get sent to the shop right here, and you can pre-order your very own 2020 Creek Coding shirt.
Why? What are all these numbers?
I don't know. We're trying to fix that.
This is so cool.
But
I
you
want
can
a shirt.
order, small, medium, large, XL, all adult sizes, and have it delivered whenever it comes out. Free shipping as well.
All right. I am definitely gonna get myself a coding shirt. That's for
Yes,
sure. All right. Cool. But I think that's it then, right? I
I
think we're
think that's
good.
it as well.
Okay
Yes, if you
then.
guys have any questions, please let us know right now in the chat.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, maybe you want to learn more about Creek coding, we'll put the website on the description below, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but
Other than that,
I think we're gonna call it a day, right?
yes, we'll be back on Wednesday with more of this amazing fighting game that we've put together so far. With the things we talked about earlier, and any suggestions that y'all might have.
For sure.
So, with that being said,
All right, guys. This is gonna
okay.
be it. We'll see you guys Wednesday, and yeah. All right.
Uh huh.
Have a
All
good
right.
day, everybody. Goodbye.
Okay, stream finished. Whew.